Is hypnosis real, and is hypnosis a dangerous tool for anyone to use, including law enforcement? You cannot trust Harvey Burkhart, and you cannot trust the Oklahoma County Police. I wouldn't trust anybody to use hypnosis on me ever again. This man was accused of assaulting a woman. This man's in prison. He assaulted. He was accused of assaulting many women, and they got evidence on him. She had to sneak in with a camera to catch him doing it. He's in prison for like 12 years for that. He's accused of it. Here's hypnosis investigation. This case was overturned because somebody used hypnosis for some reason. You can see victim used hypnosis before testifying. You can keep going through here. There's just the one case hinged on it right here. Only one case in Texas hinged on it. The rest, if it's just one case, why are you taking the chance on the police using hypnosis to violate somebody's entire life? This is a storekeeper. If you just watch the video. He's just talk to the guy. He's acting like they're robbing him right in front of him. He's being robbed. Being robbed. He didn't even know what was going on because he was hypnotized. Didn't even know he was being robbed. Just think about that. Man hypnotized cashier and steals money. It's kind of sick that I'm screaming out for help, and what I get is every person knows I'm telling the truth. They know Dale Earnhardt Sr. faked his death on national television. Harvey Burkhart knew Dale Earnhardt Sr. Dale Earnhardt was actually down here at the Bolorama one time when I was a kid, and I remember all the kids. It was Corey Butler, Jared Butler. I mean, the Long Grove people know who they are. They said that Dale Earnhardt was going to be here, NASCAR legend was going to be here. I was like, I don't know who that is. So they all went down to get autographs, and I kind of made some jokes. I made Dale Earnhardt mad at me. I don't know how old I was, maybe 13. But I remember his Dale Earnhardt Jr. was there too. And he said this, he goes, my dad's not going to punch my mom in the eye. I was like, what do you mean? Like Smoking the Bandit? He's not going to punch his mom in the eye. I just remember that happened. That was at the Bolorama here in Long Grove, Oklahoma. So Dale Earnhardt knows people in this area. Why did you fake your death, Dale Earnhardt Sr.? Why is it that when you retired, you wouldn't, it was like it took forever. And I got sent into the garage here at my mother's house because I was sitting here waiting. I was like, they said Dale Earnhardt's going to retire. I got to see this. And then Sean Finnerty shows up. He shows up. Hey, what's going on? I said, no, they said Dale Earnhardt's going to retire. I think they're going to start telling the truth. I think they're going to announce the truth because I thought I was going to get my life back. And that's what I was waiting for. And I don't remember what year it was. It was a long time ago. Long time ago. Um, but I raced home, and I was still married to April, so it was before 2016. It was before then. But I raced back, to Austin to find out, who retired. It didn't have anything about any Earnhardt retiring whatsoever, but it showed that it said Dale Earnhardt is going to retire, and I was like, oh, Dale Earnhardt's going to retire. So I kept watching and watching. And it took forever. It just showed this trailer. It just showed a little trailer. I kept waiting to watch. It was some kind of trailer. I was like, it was a retirement ceremony getting ready to take place, and I was watching. It wouldn't start. And Sean said, well, Mom says she needs you to go out there and put that over the window. Why don't you just go put it over the window? I said, okay. So I go out there to put it over the window, and Kenny Bridgman and this other EMS guy showed up out there at my mother's garage for some reason. And he threw something on the ground. He said, there you go. You're going to lay down, act like you're injured? You're going to play a Dara song? Is all you're going to play a Dara song and lay down like you're injured? You want me to help you? It was Kenny Bridgman. I was like, what are you talking about? Like I said, what are you talking about? I didn't know why they was doing that to me. I had no clue. And then finally I get to come back in here. But why were they there? Why were they in the garage? But anyway, finally I come back in here, and they said, man, that took forever to get started. Once it got started, it sure went by quick. And then another announcer, it was either Dale or Jared or Daryl Waltrip, said, yeah, we didn't want somebody to see something they wasn't supposed to see. Right? Because I'm still sitting here in the years now 2026, and you liars have been living your life while the Carter County Police have been trying to murder me with law enforcement. They're forcing me to force them to tell the truth so they can try to kill me. The police want to try to kill me. What does it take to make you liars tell the truth so I can go live my life? Because you're teaching your kids how to be murderers. You're teaching the church kids that they can't trust the people that they're around. They can't trust their neighbors, their friends. They probably can't trust their moms and dads because they might sacrifice them like, these people sacrificed me, right? Harvey Burkhart, Clark County Police, Oklahoma, churches. Anyway, I'm going to go incriminate more police officers today. So have a good day. Just remember this because this is real. I mean, this is real.
A divorce lawyer is meeting with a female client, but you've never seen an attorney behave like this guy.
1, 2, 3, sleep.
He's using hypnosis to prey on women who are in a vulnerable time in their lives.
As I rock you gently, the deepness of that sleep gets even better, more relaxed. Every part of you goes limp. 1, 2, 3, limp.
Listen how lurid he gets.
You look into my eyes, you're going to feel such contraction.
And how's
Now that how he's moving his hand like that and doing that. I remember Chris Christian telling me this a long time ago. Said they were using hypnosis on me since I had moved here to Lone Grove around 11 years old. They were using hypnosis. Chris Christian now used hypnosis, but he said this Shannon McCowan, his dad, came up to him and said, "It doesn't work the way it wanted to, does it? You keep trying, but you can't." And then they showed him that's what you had to do right there. Sit there. He said, once we started doing that, it was easy. You just do whatever we say. That's what Christopher Ian Christian said. I remember when he told me that. He said that a long time ago. I haven't seen Chris Christian that I know of, and talked to him face to face since probably around the year, at least right after I got my white Challenger 2010 time frame. So what's it take to make someone start telling the truth? I'm tired of being homeless. What does it take to make your stupid lying pigs, your cops, to tell the truth? They know they've broken the law. They don't want to go to jail. They don't want to arrest their friends and family. What does it take for you to tell the truth so I can leave? I don't want to be a slave. I don't want to be homeless. What does it take to make you lying pigs tell the truth? Murderers. Anyway, I'm going to go incriminate more police officers. Make sure you get arrested for what you did because this is conspiracy against rights, defamation rights under color law, and you are torturing me. Whether you like it or not. But I'll promise you this, though. If someone tries to stand up and say, you can't arrest that person, you can't arrest, they'll probably arrest you too. Because if you would have stood up for Wesley Snipes, they would have arrested you along with Wesley Snipes. Just remember that when the FBI comes down and says that, you are going to go to jail. Have a good day, guys. Bye.